Alright, y'all, man. This your Star Action News reporter, your hood reaction guru, LC the one to be exact. We actually did back um, with another reaction from last night. Last night's basketball game, game number two. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors out there in Oracle Arena in the Bay Area. Shout out to E40. Sprinkle me, baby. But anyway, I just listened to Draymond commentary on the volume, and he was pointing out a lot of things about game number two and how they were successful at winning game number two, uh, in which I was saying all along to one of my constituents at work. I was telling Sean, I was telling him that, yeah, man, I think Klay, he needs to get off and get more touches. You know, uh, they know what Steph gonna do already. They're gonna minimize what he do, but he did make up for his 30 by getting 12 assists. So that was good. Then also Draymond Green chipped in with 11 points and 11 rebounds, which was really big because that is really hard to do, especially with this ball club. They got some bigs on that team. Um, but Anthony Davis, he stay out the block, so he's not down there like that. So that gave Draymond Green a little bit more, you know, a little bit more edge in getting rebounds inside the painted area, interior area. When they was putting up shots. But anyway, Draymond Green had a big dunk. It kind of sparked them and stuff. And after that, it was all Klay. Klay Thompson, man, he was lighting them up, man. He was shooting them. I mean, when they get hot like that, man, it's gonna be kind of hard to stop them. And then when Jordan Poole started clicking back with them, the fourth member really of the Splash Brothers. I mean, well, the third wheel now. Because I included Wiggins a part of that because Wiggins can shoot too. He can shoot a lot of trees too. He be out there, on the wing a lot shooting. But as y'all know, they run the option through Steph Curry, and it's working so far. Well, it worked last night, but the Lakers, they was battling them back and forth. They was trying to use AD. And I was saying that they would have to go through Anthony Davis. I know they would have to go through him. Start him off, first. I'd try to implement the triangle offense. Let Anthony Davis get off. And then after that, Brian can fill right in. And of course, all the rest of the players. Especially Rural Archimura, because he is going to be vital to their success. And also Schroeder. So, it's going to come down to their bench too. And then, of course, Reeves, he's kind of productive. He's been consistent the whole year pretty much. But it's gonna come down to their bench, man. How can they bench sustain? Now they're in the second round, especially when Bron come out, AD come out. They giving those minutes. How can they sustain the game? Especially if they're gonna be up, if they up in a game. So I think Darvin Ham gonna have to really mix up the lineup. That's why I was saying they probably should have signed another veteran player too, to go with that mix that they got. They got some good players right now, but they still like underexperienced because they don't have the same core group that they had like the last 2 years, really 3 years. They had Horton Tucker, Caldwell Pope, Malik Monk. If they would have kept them boys together, man, right now I think the Lakers probably be winning this series flat out. Okay, single-handed, no, but hands down. Okay, but I think it's probably gonna go 6 games, and the Warriors probably gonna take it in 6 games because they're gonna shoot them out the gym, man. It's gonna be kind of hard to do with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and then with Jordan Poole start getting hot too. Come on. Then Wiggins too, he slashed into the basket, he doing all the dirty work, and then they got Gary Payton Jr. doing the same thing. He had I think 2 or 3 inside the paint dunks. So that's what it boils down to, the experience. I mean, the Lakers, they got outmatched this time because a lot of their players came back, and if they activate Iguodala, it's going to be the same thing. It's gonna be too much. It's gonna be overwhelming for them. And yep, I think the Warriors move on, man, to the next round because they are the defending champs. So you got to take that into consideration. Put that into consideration because they are the defending champions. And until somebody beat them, that's what it is. But yeah, I'm listening to Draymond Green on the volume, and I don't know if that's his show or not, man. But I think it's somebody else's show. I think it's called not the Get Up, but he got a show. It's on YouTube called The Volume. I think that's his show, and then it ties into another. I think not a network, but another show. Somebody that's doing a podcast or something like that. But anyway, I like the commentary, and it's kind of interesting, because he do this right after the games too. So that's kind of exclusive. He giving you the insight from a player's perspective, and I think that is needed because a lot of people don't understand the game like that. And sometimes when it comes from a player like that, that's why he was telling Charles Barkley, and it's the new media, and it is really basically, even me being on here too, because I'm still a part of that fraternity. I played at Wendell Phillips, all-star shooter. We ran the triangle offense, so I know exactly where they're coming from, especially in that regard, what he's saying and the role that he's playing on the team right now, because he had to fit in with great players, man. I'm talking about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Come on, these are Hall of Famers right here. So, yeah, I like the show that he got, but the commentary is awesome. But anyway, shout out to Draymond Green, man. 11 points, 11 rebounds, and this is like the second highlight game that was really big for him, because he did the same thing, I think, in game number 5 last series. Same thing. He had like 20 points or something like that, and that changed everything, But if he had more games like that, like I'm saying, it's going to have to come from somebody else, like I was saying earlier. It's going to have to come from somebody else other than, AD or LeBron. Somebody else, of course, Reeves, they know what he's going to do. And Shooter, he's showing that he can do it, but it's going to have to come from somebody else, Archie Moore, or somebody off that bench, man, to help them out. And, yeah, we want to see how it all unfolds. But anyway, I'm going to get up off this train, man. This is Star Action News for your Hood Reaction Guru. You don't see the one, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm on the next one. Can y'all dig that?